Well, good morning and salutations, scavengers. How's everybody doing on this Easter weekend? All right. Mike the Scavenger here on the home front. Just, you know, tying up some loose ends, getting some stuff cleaned up. Easter weekend usually isn't the best for scavenging, people traveling, going out of town, things like that. So I just took the time to kind of hang out around the house, get stuff cleaned up, work on getting some stuff sorted and everything. And now I'm down to some wireage here. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little strip video for y'all. Get it stripping. I just got my new strip meister in the mail just about a week ago. The one I was using prior to it had broke. First off, I gotta say, this is the one I had been using for a couple of years. It was like a little $60–70 one on Amazon. Not dogging it. It actually provided lots of money, paid for itself over and over again. So we broke it off with a strip meister. Ordered it off Amazon. It's about 170 bucks. But you can obviously tell where that money went, that extra money. Just look at the difference. This is the you know, kind of the generic, and then this is the man right here. This is a really beefed up model of what this is, and it's made in Canada, so that's good right there. But anyways, yeah, so got a little bit of wire there we're gonna strip up for you guys. Super easy right out of the box. Comes with screws, you know, for mounting and everything. I think for the time being, what's working for me is I just got a little C-clamp, just kind of mount it to my little cart here. This is my little service cart that I use, you know, when I'm doing my stuff, especially when the heat comes out. I got a little umbrella that goes up right here, keeps me in the shade. But anyways, yeah, out of the box, pretty super easy setup. It's got little guides here. These, you know, you just kind of find your wire. Let's go ahead and do a piece. Let's do a piece. All right, we got the, this is the, what was this? I separated it out here. This is the 6 gauge right here. And that's kind of what you want right there. You don't want it to go too far through, but you don't want to make it too hard to peel. You don't want to just decimate it. But yeah, it comes out nice and simple, just like that, bare bright copper. So that was the 6 gauge. Let's try a piece of this 8 gauge over here. And some people have told me that they've even hooked it up to like a foot pedal, like a sewing machine foot pedal, so you could just sit and basically just sit there and use a foot operated. But look at that, nice and easy, coming right out. Beautiful bare bright copper. Right now I think bare bright's going for like almost $4 a pound, maybe more than $4 a pound, depending on where you're at. So we're not gonna scrap it out, we're just gonna strip it up, hoard it, and just see how high those prices go. So we did a 6 gauge, 8 gauge. Let's go ahead and try some of this bigger stuff right here. This is called pendant cable. It's got 24 wires inside. It says 24C 16 gauge. So there's 24 wires of 16 gauge. I don't strip 16 gauge just because it's so small and it's really a pain in the butt to strip, but we'll strip it down to get the number 1 out of it. Yeah, that's probably a little too tight because it started getting into that number 1. But ooh, I'm dropping that number 1. Cleaned it up real good. Right through the center, there's like a piece of plastic. We got to get that out. But all that right there, that's number 1 wire. That is 16 gauge. Too small to strip. Too soft for me to strip or want to strip. So this just gets scrapped out as number 1 wire. All right. Just throw our number 1 wire in our little bucket over there. All right, next up, what do we got here? We got some of the big stuff. This is going to be I think it said it was, yeah, 1 gauge, 1 AWG. Obviously it's gonna have to go in the big hole. Let's go ahead, back, and this is why you separate everything out by size, so that when you start running through, you don't have to keep adjusting. And that's why I got separate by size. Only reason we're going through all the sizes right now is just to show you guys, and then we're gonna just strip it all out. All right, that was a little deep. And you see what happens when you go a little deep. See how it just wants to fall. You know, you kind of cut some of that copper and it comes into pieces. So we'll back that off a little bit. Let's run another piece through there real quick. All right, back it up. Boom, shakalaka. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Nice Bear Bright copper coming at you. Let's get this wire all cleaned up over here and see what we got. We'll weigh it out. See what we got. Well, alrighty, scavengers, getting all cleaned up here. Let's see what we got, what we got, what we got. Oh yeah, that's what I like. Got us a little weight here. I still got a little bit over here to clean up, but for the most part, this was what I was really wanting to get done. So we got our Bear Bright, got our number 1. Y'all want to bust out the scale and see how much weight we got? Let's do it. Alright, got our scale here that we found in the trash a while back that absolutely works. Alright, so that toad is 3.5 pounds. We'll go ahead and zero it out. Tear, we're at 0. Alright. Alright. Gotta get all the little crumbs too. So we got that on there. Few little pieces here on the side. 27.5 pounds. So I just looked on the iScrap app. We're getting they're getting, the average is over $4 a pound. Okay, so yeah, if I'm getting $4.08, 27.5 pounds is gonna give us $112 sitting right here. That little bucket of copper is what a small truckload of scrap would go for. This little guy right here. So about $112. Woo! Nice! All right, let's see what we got here. Number 1 wire. Go ahead and zero that. Number 1 wire is getting around $2.70 a pound. Got 4.5 pounds. So yeah, there's probably about $12-13 the number 1 sitting right there. Another 100, 112 right there. So there's probably about $120 just sitting right here. Not too shabby, not too shabby. But alrighty, scavengers, that's gonna do it on this episode of Stripping with Mike. I gotta get through here with the broom. There's little bitty copper pieces. Sometimes you get in there too deep, like I said, it just shreds them up and you get these little things. You wanna sweep those up, vacuum those up, get those up, because you walk around barefooted, you're gonna feel it when you step on one for sure. But alrighty guys, thank y'all so much for tagging along, checking it out, seeing what we got going on. Y'all have a wonderful Easter. Love y'all. Peace. Bye.